It's your boy Moet back here with you today, and you gon' have to sit tight, see what we is playing. Toss the show down line, but no, I'm not a waste man. Always out of breath, no, I can't do the race, man. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Moet here. Today we're gonna be doing some, as you can hear, I'm here with Joey.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be talking about, well, let's talk about the new game titles and what we want to see from fucking generation. Gen 8 starters. God damn.
Alright, so let me tell you what I want to see from Gen 8 starters.
Hold on 1 second. Hold the fuck on 1 second. Hold on a second. I said we'll talk about that. I said go ahead and start talking about it.
What?
Hold on 1 second. Hey, hold the hell on 1 second. Alright, so first and foremost, the video's perfectly fine. Alright, the video's doing great. This is exactly what the people want. So first and foremost, the new titles, possible titles, are leaks from a data mine from the Nintendo Switch, okay? So it is very possible that these titles could be real. It's not 100% confirmed, but it's over 50%. Alright, it's damn near guaranteed. And the titles that we have are Chemical and Nuclear. Pokemon Chemical and Pokemon Nuclear. Alright. Those are hard names. I don't know about you.
I don't know about no Pokemon rated G game being called Nuclear and Chemical.
Those are hard names.
Especially with literally everything going around the US right now.
Okay.
We're not getting no Pokemon Chemical and Pokemon. I'm gonna bump that real quick.
Bro, if they come out though, then what? Those are hard names. Those are hard names.
They're pretty hard.
So I wouldn't mind those titles. I think those would be pretty cool as title names. Let's move away from all the fucking jewelry. I'm tired of jewelry. We've been doing jewelry since Gen 2.
It's not jewelry.
It's jewels. We've been doing jewels since Gen 2.
Except for white.
Yeah, we did. Okay, black and white. It's like black diamonds and white diamonds. You feel me? It was like black and white was like a segue from diamond.
Gen 2. Is it gold and crystal?
Gold and a jewel? Crystalline jewels?
Ruby, sapphire, emerald. Yeah,
Ruby, sapphire. That's
diamond and pearl.
Diamond and pearl.
Okay, but then we got black. And
I totally
white,
forgot about X and Y.
Black and white too. And then X and Y. Yeah.
I can't lie about that.
Okay, and then Oras,
Sun and Moon,
which is Omega Ruby. That's not right, but
yeah. Okay. So we got off jewels a while ago. I forgot about that shit. I'm still stuck in 2012, but I'm tired of jewels. I'm tired of talking about the sun. I'm tired of philosophy. I'm ready for Chemical and Nuclear. I'm fucking ready.
Those names are fire.
Those names are fucking heat.
Those actually fire. That's actually.
Yeah. So what kind of starters do you want to see from Chemical and Nuclear?
Can I answer this question now, Moet?
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Okay. So what stars I want to see?
Okay.
I want to see Fire Dragon.
Okay.
Water Fairy. And Grass Steel.
Another Water Fairy? We just had Water Fairy.
I don't give a damn about the other Water Fairy. You know what? Fine. Grass Fairy and Water Steel. Whatever. Empoleon. Go back to it. Or you know what? Water Dragon. You know what? Fine. Water Dragon.
Okay.
Okay. Fire Fairy. Grass Steel. Or whatever the one that makes them all weak to each other or neutral or something like that. I don't even care if they are. Because I just want the 3 toughest types.
That doesn't matter, does it? They don't all have to be neutral to each other.
Don't they have to be super effective versus each other?
I don't.
And I guess in base form, they all super effective versus each other.
Yeah.
Anyways, who cares?
Yeah, because wait, I'm trying to think about that. What was the one that went with? Oh, it was Torterra and Empoleon.
No, they're just fire, water, grass when they started. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
It doesn't matter when they're better.
There's not gonna be a water dragon starter though. Come on, dude. Come on.
Dude, water dragon.
Come on. There's never been a dragon starter. They're not gonna start now.
Why not?
Because dragons are mystical.
We have Zardex. What are you talking about?
Okay, that's a mega. That's not a starter.
That's a starter.
Hello.
And they gave me the Mega Stone almost immediately.
If you're going off that, then Sceptile too, which doesn't make sense.
Nice. Thank you for proving my point.
Okay, dude. It actually makes no sense. Those are megas. Those do not count. We're not gonna have a base starter that's dragon type.
Nice.
It's just not gonna happen. I want to see. Wait. Water fighting. First and
Okay.
foremost, water fighting would be dope.
Should have been Samurai. Okay.
Should have been Samurai. Should have been water fighting. They really cucked Samurai.
Literally gets Sacred Sword.
Yeah, that boy got cucked. I'm for it. I want to see grass, fire. That's what I want to see. But that's just something I want to see in the Pokemon game. My bad. I forgot we were talking about starters. I want to see something like grass. Maybe like grass ice. Grass.
Abomasnow?
Grass poison? We already have, man, we have so much fucking grass poison.
What grass poison? Name one.
Vileplume? Venusaur?
Okay, what else? Name 3.
Victoryville? Wow.
Good, you got it. Fire.
That's what I'm talking about. And then for fire typing, I want to see fire flying get done better. That would be nice.
What are you talking about? We got Charizard.
Okay, Charizard is a cuck. Hello is
okay,
not...
but Moltres and Talonflame are
super cucks.
Okay, Talonflame was amazing though. Before what they did to it.
Yeah, they actually clipped his wings. I'm for it. Before they clipped his wings, he was really good. But they did clip him, so you gotta take that into account now. And I want to see a better fire flying type. This time, I'm ready. I also want to see them get rid of Stealth Rocks. Oh, it's really time.
Neuter them.
No,
weaken them a little bit.
I want to see them get deleted from the whole fucking game. I've
Why?
had enough. Stealth Rocks are broken. They're too damn good. They're actually too good.
Okay.
They're not worried about singles though, so they won't get rid of them. But when they start to realize that singles is where the money's at, oh yeah, goodbye Stealth Rocks. I
mean, maybe Battle Spot single, singles would be thought about, but I don't know if they'd ever get rid of actual Stealth Rock.
Nah, Battle Spot singles is like, it's not popping enough to. Well, Stealth Rock doesn't matter enough for Battle Spot singles for it to make a difference.
I guess you're right. You're not wrong.
It wouldn't get rid of Battle Spot singles. But yeah, this game has to be full of poison types, and I'm thinking, not yet, but there's gonna be a new typing pretty soon.
And what typing would that be, Moet?
I'm thinking, we already got fairy and poison, chemical and nuclear. Thinking it's gonna be an energy type.
Okay. Well, the cards are called energy cards in the TCG, so like the typings are already technically considered energy, or at least maybe not technically, but they are called it already in TCG.
I think you just proved my point right there.
What? Okay.
I think I just broke the code.
They've been called energy card since like Gen 1.
Yeah, I think you just proved my point right now.
You might have broken the code, bro.
I think I just broke the code. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a new energy typing coming out pretty soon. What the hell's going on my phone?
My boy broke the code.
Oh, somebody's calling me. Yeah, they gotta stop all that. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. And then also,
they love calling during videos, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They love calling.
Yeah, what the fuck? Fuck off. My Wi-Fi had turned off during that. That would have upset me. Like I got AT&T. I don't play that game. And then other news is we have possible. This is what I was really excited for. Possible DPP remakes. Oh my god.
Okay.
Illusion Diamond, Radiant Pearl.
So you're just glorifying the.
Those are the names. Those are what they have on. Those are what was on the data leak. Illusion Diamond, Radiant Pearl.
Oh, that's actually cool.
That's hard. That's hard.
I'm not quite sure how I feel about DPP remakes. I don't want to go too into detail, but
you got some information.
No. But if I want to make a video on it, I don't want to just repeat everything I say.
Oh, okay.
But I also don't want to take away from your video. So, like, part of the reason I love DVP was because of no team preview, but that could not work at all anymore because of the Pokemon we have. One, they got rid of the team preview because of Zoroark, which completely smacked pretty much any chance that I feel like we'll ever get that again. Because that mon would have been broken. Imagine just any Pokemon coming out and it being Zoroark. Just imagine.
See, but like now with the power creep, what it is right now, who would really care? What is Zoroark gonna do?
No, that's another thing, dude. The power creep is something that just completely takes away from no team preview. The Pokemon are too powerful. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon are too powerful. Pokemon are too fat. We can't have it.
Perfect. Yeah. Team preview was trash. I mean, no team preview was trash anyway.
It really wasn't. In that meta, it was completely fine because the power creep was fine. There was nothing overly broken. There was responses to Pokemon. The hardest Pokemon to switch into was probably like Salamence, which got banned, right? And then we had Infernape, which you could check with another hard Pokemon to switch into with Starmie, but Starmie was checked by Tyranitar, which is everywhere. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that meta sounded trash. I can't. I didn't play in DPP, so I don't really know much about DPP. All I know is the shit I talk about it, and I'm pretty sure it's garbage. I'm pretty sure the tier is garbage. But yeah, from DPP, all I really want to see, I just want two or three things. I don't want to see them shy away from the story that much. I want them to follow the story as closely as possible.
I mean, DPP was a great story.
Yeah, like, DPP was a great story. Yeah,
Platinum was a great story.
So I don't really want to see them change the story up too much. I understand that they changed it up a little bit just to keep shit fresh for the people that are coming back. But you know, it's cool. You ain't gotta change too much. I'm cool with DPP. I like the story.
It's a remake. It's not supposed to be completely redone.
Exactly.
So
exactly. I don't want the game to be reimagined. I want it to be remade. And then I want to see the Pokemon follow us. That's the only thing I want. I want them to follow me.
Okay, so most are casual, but that's fine. That's completely. That's nothing wrong with being casual.
What's wrong, Willow?
There's nothing wrong at all with being casual.
That's all I'm saying. I just want them to fucking follow me, and I want the story to stay pretty much the exact same.
So I don't know how I feel about like the story staying the same. One of the things I liked about DVP is the fact that you could actually find the new Pokemon everywhere. It's not like Sun and Moon where the Mons were they were freaking hiding. Like they fixed it a little bit in Ultra Sun and Moon, but in Sun and Moon the new Mons were hiding, dude. Like you had to get like super rare. You had to find like a super. You could surf with like a super rod in order to find, or surf with a super rod. Fish with a super rod in order to find like a Delmise, or not super rod, but like the rod in order to find a Delmise. Same thing with like Marini.
What the fuck is Delmise?
The god, dude,
the anchor. Oh, the anchor Pokemon. Oh, okay.
That's how much you know because you can't even find it in the game. That's the thing.
That's crazy. Oh, I never saw. I didn't even know you could find that bitch in game.
Hello, it came from the game.
Thought you had to trade that bitch in. I had no idea.
For what?
I don't know. I had no clue. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know. Okay, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, there was a lot of things that you could just find in DVP. I wouldn't I want to see them bring back some of the like chain. Oh, that boy's mad. He just got crazy.
Pokemon chaining.
Yeah, Pokemon chaining was a cool mechanic. Because there's no like. I don't like the whole adrenaline ball thing. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, they just made it easier for people. I'm pretty sure whatever game they make, whether it be some remake or some Gen 8, breeding is almost going to be even easier than it is because the biggest thing that I think makes people shy away from at least competitive, and that's something they do care about to an extent, is how long it takes to get everything. Like every other game, Smash Bros, for example, you'll run up and you'll have all the characters there. Street Fighter, you have the characters there. I mean, granted, on your game, you got to buy the DLC, but when you go to a tournament, they're going to have all the characters unlocked.
Right.
So,
no, I'm definitely think, well, I do think they're going to make the breeding and everything easier. I just think they're going to change. The changes are going to be in the new game and not in, well, I think the timeline is going to be the new game and then the remake, of course.
Well, that's interesting because we just got whatever. If they didn't make a new game, if they didn't make the remake first, it wouldn't be on the Switch. That's like you should not make
the leak. The data mine is from the Switch though.
So if the data mine is from the Switch, that means it would be the new game then the remake because you wouldn't have your first Pokemon launch game, which is because keep in mind, right? The first one for the 3DS was XY, because before that we had the DS, and that was huge for Pokemon, right? That brought so many people because it was a new game, everything. This is where all those Poketroopers came up, right? And then you have, of course, Oras and Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, which none of them did as big. Why? Because it wasn't. I mean, maybe Sun and Moon actually. I don't know the.
Sun and Moon did pretty good. I think Sun and Moon is like the third best, had the third best release.
I'm talking about growth-wise from what I've seen. Like Black and White did amazing. X and Y did amazing. I'm talking about just growth wise in general. Like what I saw in the community, as well. So you get this new, you have the Switch, which is the best selling Nintendo console out there, right? And it's ridiculous. It already outsold the Wii U and everything, which wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
But, and then you have this new Pokemon game. So you're bringing a bunch of new Nintendo players, right, that are playing this new Pokemon game. It's going to be an amazing Pokemon game. They've always stepped it up every single time. Obviously, they've also held our hands, but that's also part. We're getting older. Like, I mean, Pokemon's ready to eat for everyone, but their target is the kids.
Yeah, and that's something I'll admit that that Pokemon is doing better. While the target audience is still the same, and it's always going to be the same. The target audience is the children, because that's the parents are buying the game for the kids for the most part. They are adding a lot more like deep cuts to the game. Where if you're a little bit older, you'd be like, oh, okay, I see.
But I mean, I don't really care though that the game is easier. I don't play the story mode because I want to challenge. I play the game because I love Pokemon. You know, like I want to see the new Pokemon. I want to catch a new Pokemon. I want to toss my Master Ball at the Legendary, and then I want to jump right into competitive.
No,
right?
what I've been seeing is that, and I mentioned this in my last video, is that they're actually they're grooming the kids to be better at competitive by teaching them things like oh, this is super effective. Yeah, this is exactly. So they like I said in my last video, they actually want people, because they realize that the competitive is what keeps people in the game longer. You can only do so much in game before you're like, man, I'm tired of the in game shit. What's the next game I'm playing? If you get into the competitive aspect of it though, you're more likely to keep playing.
Well, for the VGC, definitely for VGC, like you have the years of people playing. Like you'll see people like Cybertron and Wolf were playing since like what 2007, 2008, 2006, whatever, and now it's 2018. But then also, I think a big part of that is like I said, we love the Pokemon game franchise. Like my kids are gonna play Pokemon because I love Pokemon. They're gonna see me play Pokemon, and yeah, they'll eventually get into it.
How long do you think you're gonna be playing Pokemon for?
Why do I have to stop? Maybe uploading on YouTube is a different story, but why do I have to stop playing a game? What's the difference between me playing a game on my Switch and you after work going home and watching TV? There's what I do in my leisure time, you know, is.
Oh no, I ain't no judgment. I was just wondering.
No, I'm just that's just the story out there. I mean, when it comes to uploading, I'll upload as long as I'm possibly able to. When it comes to playing the game, I'm still always gonna enjoy Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a likely thing. I don't know. That's what I think they would have to. I think at a certain point, I might get tired of it, or it might just, if they change something around that's interesting, that might keep me along too. I don't know. I think it depends on how they continue to market the game.
But that's competitive. Are you talking competitive, or are you talking
competitive? I don't know competitive that I would play competitive for forever, much longer. Yeah. Because competitive, I mean, like you can only do competitive for so long before you just get tired of it.
I don't think sites like Smogon are going to be there forever anyway. Something's going to take like things like that are going to take it over. Like there's but obviously that's something to think about because that's community based. So maybe there'll be the next community based thing. You know, who knows? Maybe a Poke Battle type thing will actually come up and conquer everything else.
Yeah, no, I definitely think there's always going to be, like I said, because of the way they're trending things, there's always going to be some sort of competitive thing. Who knows? Fucking Nintendo / Game Freak might just come out with their own little Pokemon site.
Yeah. I mean, I talked about. I mean, they wouldn't do it because the game's thing is literally got to catch them all. But maybe some sort of Pokemon Battle Pack DLC where they'll give you the Pokemon. You pay $5 and then you can play with whatever you want for a year. Like they'll give me Charizard X, Toxapex, Celesteela, Landorus, Therian type team in this Pokemon Battle Pack expansion. But if before anything like that even happens, like a competitive scene has to be shown that this is the hugest scene.
There have to be a real big shift.
And that's currently not the case. And a lot of that has to do with the Pokemon Company International, the prizes at VGC, but that's a whole different story.
I think that would have to change. They would have to change their whole. I want to say like the whole, like their target audience, because you're not getting kids to pay like.
Not even the target, but like. It would have to change it would have to change their target audience, but they still have the main game which hits their main audience, and then like a side game which says, hey, this audience is almost just as big. Let's do something to support them.
See, a side game would be a good idea. I think that would make a good.
Yeah, or like an add-on or expansion pack, like I said, something like that could work. Because dude, they support TCG. They support the hell out of TCG. You want TCG events cap at they had 1,000 people at the regional I went to. I want to say around roughly 1,000 people, and we had about 200 and something VGC players. And you know, TCG has its own thing from the Pokemon. Like I actually have the app right here on my computer that I can play TCG online.
Yeah, TCG is pretty freaking big, and that's something
they've
done well.
Too. Yeah, no, for sure. Cards look amazing. They always have space for them. Obviously, I'm talking from what I've seen because I typically see VGC players complaining about stuff, whereas TCG players are like, "Oh man, this new card came out. This looks sick. Let's see how we adapt with the meta." I don't obviously I'm not too much into that. I love TCG, but I'm not good at it. So,
but they're also putting more thought into VGC as well, because they're planning some moves around VGC, and they're making some Pokemon that would be good in VGC.
For sure.
So
doubles is something they wanna.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I think Pokemon's moving in a good direction. Right? I think they know what they're doing. They got some good heads on their shoulders over there. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about today. Just want to bring you the new game names, possibly Chemical and Nuclear. When they come out with the energy type, remember who said it first. All right. Boy over here. But anyway, I think that's about it. Unless you had anything else you want to add.
No, that's good. I mean, if anything, I'll talk about more DVP in my video if you would like to join me. But
yeah, of course. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Bye.